Hi, it's De'Ara J. Let's get it poppin'. Ever wonder what your pet was saying? Well, imagine if you could talk to animals. Dolittle stars Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Dolittle, a physician who can communicate and heal all types of animals. The Dolittle franchise has been around since 1967, with the first film, Dr. Dolittle, starring Rex Harrison. The movie was a musical and an attempt by 20th Century Fox to recreate the success of their musical hit from 2 years prior, The Sound of Music. Well, it didn't work as planned because Dr. Dolittle was a failure. But in 1998, 20th Century Fox decided to try again. Eddie Murphy came along and revived the Dr. Dolittle movie. No longer a musical with original songs, the plot varied a little and focused on the hilarious interactions between Murphy and the animals. Which I did learn recently that Murphy is terrified of animals. And even those scenes that didn't have to be edited ended up being created digitally due to his fear. The film also featured child stars Raven-Symoné and Kyla Pratt, a dog voiced by Ellen DeGeneres, and Chris Rock as a guinea pig. 500 babies a year. Murphy went on to do Dr. Dolittle 2 before Pratt took over as the star of the franchise for the next 3 sequels, which all went straight to video. More than 10 years later, Dr. Dolittle has resurrected as Robert Downey Jr. Downey may not be Iron Man in this film, but he still gets to be a hero. Originally titled The Voyage of Dolittle, this film is full of adventure. Still comedic, it also incorporates lessons on teamwork and overcoming the things that hold us back, such as fear. At first glance, you may think Downey is the only big star of the movie. But if you listen closely, you'll find this to be a star-studded cast. Emma Thompson, John Cena, Octavia Spencer, Craig Robinson, Selena Gomez, Tom Holland, and Rami Malek, who is best known for his portrayal of Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, which he won an Oscar for. These actors all have voiceover roles as Dolittle's animal family. Other live actors include Antonio Banderas, Michael Sheen, and Jim Broadbent. Harry Collett is a pretty new actor. He stars in his first major role as Dolittle's apprentice. I love the fact that this is a completely new story. You don't have to know a single thing about any of the past Dolittle movies to understand what's going on in this one. Production did a great job giving us the backstory on who Dolittle is, presenting us with a conflict, taking us on a journey, and then wrapping it up nicely with the resolution. Pretty basic in format, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. This movie isn't boring. It's full of comedy, adventure, like I said, and all those funny situations. Also, I love how the transitions between Dolittle being the only one able to understand the animals, and then us being brought into his comprehension and being able to understand them as well. That was really cool and creative how they did that. And we even learn a little bit about animals, between fun facts being written into the dialogue, and then also the personalities of these characters being based off of actual animal mannerisms. That was really cool. Although this movie is heavily reliant on CGI, it doesn't look too fake or distracting. It actually looks pretty realistic. I think Robert Downey Jr. did a great job as Dr. Dolittle. This is his first time being a character other than Tony Stark or Iron Man since 2014. He really gave a fresh perspective while staying true to the essence and magic of the Dr. Dolittle character. He is an executive producer of this movie, and his wife Susan is also a producer. The writer and director, Stephen Gaghan, some of his other credits include Syriana featuring George Clooney and Matt Damon, and the award-winning Traffic. Dolittle is definitely a family movie. All of the kids will love it. It's great for adults as well. There were definitely some jokes that only the adults in the theater were able to understand. I definitely found myself laughing at various moments. And I love the contrast between the animals, those characters such as John Cena and Kumail Nanjiani, who you may know from Life as We Know It, The Big Sick, and 2019's Stuber. I do think it would have been cool to have an Eddie Murphy cameo. In the 1998 version, Murphy had a scene where he was watching the 1967 version on TV, which was a pretty cool reference. But I completely respect that this movie wanted to be a completely individual and separate movie, especially since it's a Universal Studios film and not a 20th Century Fox like the others. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I give Dolittle This movie is really cute and funny, showcasing that we all have a little magic and useful skills inside of us. It also talks about the importance of teamwork. I recommend this movie for animal lovers and the entire family. I still think that Eddie Murphy was a better Dr. Dolittle, but this movie did what it needed to do, and it's the first kid-friendly movie of the year. But please, no more Dolittle movies. Let's put it to rest and come out with something fresh and new. I really hope that Universal doesn't try to continue this story. Dr. Dolittle may be able to talk to animals, but I can communicate with you all. Hit subscribe and like, comment, and share with a friend. You can also follow me on Instagram at DieraJ. Thanks for watching.